The charm of Tan Songyun, how did it become her secret to captivating audiences? At 32, Tan Songyun still radiates youthful allure. From Consort Chun and Empresses in the Palace to national treasure, she has spent the past decade proving that true audience appeal lies not in extravagant appearances but in warmth from within. Her Weibo posts feel like those of a close friend, flashing a V sign while on set, enjoying homemade meals together. Her sincerity and simplicity touch hearts, stirring a yearning for authenticity. With loyal viewer retention exceeding 75% in her dramas, she has become a safe bet for producers. Authenticity is her defining trait. When 32-year-old Tan Songyun showed up on the set of The Best of Us in a school uniform, even the director sighed, "What kind of preservative has this girl been eating?" In an entertainment world where everyone advertises themselves as forever young girls, she doesn't need to pout to be cute. A single dimpled smile is enough for audiences to immediately think of her as the quintessential girl next door. From the beautiful Consort Chun in Empresses in the Palace to the current ratings leader National Treasure, Tan Songyun has spent a decade demonstrating that true appeal never comes from mass-produced characters, but from heartfelt warmth. ##### The innocent first impression on screen. When Empresses in the Palace premiered in 2011, viewers remembered Consort Chun, the smiling concubine who often held pastries in her hand. In fewer than 2 episodes, Tan Songyun vividly portrayed the last worker in the Forbidden City, with natural, innocent charm. Her doe-like eyes brimmed with purity, and her plump cheeks carried a healing softness. This gentle, unpretentious beauty made her an irreplaceable presence in historical dramas. The novel's author, Liu Lianzi, revealed that during casting, Tan Songyun came without makeup. She walked in, chewing on a steamed bun, and the crew instantly recognized her as Chunner, straight out of the novel. #### The girl next door on social media. Browsing Tan Songyun's Weibo, you won't find heavily edited selfies or staged luxury shots. Instead, her posts feel like stumbling upon a friend's WeChat moments, barefaced photos flashing a V sign during breaks, snapshots of homemade meals sent by her mother, even candid childhood pictures. These genuine, unfiltered shares resonate with audiences' modern craving for authenticity. Fan statistics show she ranks among the top 3 actresses of her generation for replying to Pinecones, nickname for her fans, in comments. Once, during a live stream, she even exceeded the time limit because she carefully read through every comment. This warm, engaging interaction fosters a sense of growing up with her among her fans. #### Emotional resonance through healing characters. The watermelon eating scene of Li Jianjian in Go Ahead became the summer's most popular meme. Tan Songyun portrayed her character not with forced cuteness, but through everyday details: puffed cheeks while sneaking snacks, a reddened nose after being mistreated, a joyful hair and toe dance when happy. The screenwriter revealed that the improvised scene of Li Jianjian celebrating Ling Zhao's birthday came entirely from Tan Songyun's instinctive grasp of her character's inner logic. Her synergy of acting and personality blurred the line between fiction and reality. #### A closed loop, from attracting viewers to converting value. According to Ndata, the audience retention rate for dramas starring Tan Songyun consistently exceeds 75%. This basic guarantee makes her a safety net for producers. A maternity and baby brand representative explained their choice of her as spokesperson. Mothers often associate her face with their daughters. In today's market-driven industry, she has proven that continuously delivering emotional value is more commercially sustainable than fleeting viral fame. As the producer of Under the Power put it, Ren Jialuan builds the emotional bond, and Songyun makes the audience believe in it. #### The highest level of persona. In an era where airport and street photos of celebrities are meticulously curated, Tan Songyun still ties her hair in a ponytail and rides the subway after work. Behind the scenes at an awards show, staff spotted her squatting in a corner, addressing the crowd while wearing a borrowed evening gown. Perhaps it is this unpolished sincerity that reveals to audiences her rare, human touch, a quality scarce in the entertainment industry. As one film critic noted, she doesn't need an image, just by standing there, she's already a healing script. ###. After 20 years without a contract, Tan Songyun has become an invisible millionaire. Friends, I have shocking news to share today. Did you know that after 20 years in the industry, despite starring in dozens of hit dramas, Tan Songyun has never signed with any management company? She has always been a solo artist, a true independent entrepreneur. When I first heard this, I was stunned. Was this some kind of hoax? Isn't she afraid of lacking resources? Afraid of being overlooked by investors? Or has she mastered the rules of the game and quietly carved a different path? To be honest, for ordinary workers like us, it already hurts when a company takes a chunk of our meager monthly salary. For celebrities, each drama earns millions of dollars, or even more. If they sign with an agency, how much of that do they lose? At first, many thought Tan Songyun's decision not to sign with an agency was simply for peace and freedom. But upon closer look, it's far from simple. This isn't just Buddhist-style detachment, it's profound insight into the entertainment industry. Others scramble to join big companies for resources and backing, only to end up as products on an assembly line. Scripts are chosen by others, roles are designed by others, and most profits go to others. At the end of the day, aren't they just high-ranking employees? But Tan Songyun chose a different path. A harder one, to be her own boss and her own backing. Without the relationships or protection of powerful patrons, she honed her craft step by step, through every drama and every character. From Chunner and Empresses in the Palace to Gung Gung In With You, and later acclaimed works, each step forward was built on her own effort. This accumulation may be slow, but it is steady. Fame can be gained, but true audience appeal is forged through acting skills, something no one can take away. Look at today's stars propelled by agencies, trending online one day, landing endorsements the next, seemingly having it all. But when a company withdraws support or the market shifts, they can vanish overnight. Tan Songyun, however, is different. Today, she is free. She can film whatever she wants, and no one can force her into roles she dislikes. Every dollar she earns goes straight into her own pocket, without sharing with a company. That's true clarity in life. Of course, working independently doesn't mean she is alone. She has her manager, Feng Xiaoya, with whom she shares a bond like sisters, comrades, even family. Sharing joy and hardship, they've weathered storms and celebrated successes together. This tacit trust is far stronger than the contractual ties between many big-name stars and their agents. It makes you wonder, isn't finding a truly compatible partner to grow with better than being controlled by a large company? So, could Tan Songyun be one of the entertainment industry's invisible millionaires? Without middlemen, every paycheck goes directly into her hands. With 20 years of steady accumulation, she may have earned more than many A-list stars. More importantly, she lives the dream most artists long for: roles, fame, freedom, and a voice of her own. Her choice not to sign with a company is not an escape, it's a refined, deliberate strategy. And perhaps it poses a challenge to stars who rely solely on capital and fan numbers for success. Maybe this is the true art of survival in entertainment, worth learning from.